Nag-grab si Good afternoon, Japians. Kumusta kayo? Let's just wait for the others in a few minutes and we will begin the program already. Thank you very much. Magis afternoon, legendary people of JPA. Welcome to Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants General Assembly for this academic year 2022 to 2023 with the theme BUNGKARAS Embracing a Fresh Start. I am Nika Isabel Binazareno, a fourth-year BS Accountancy student, your chairperson for External Affairs, and I will be your host for this afternoon's event. Before we get started, I'd like to go over our house rules so that proper etiquette will be observed. To minimize distraction, please remain muted for the entire program proper to avoid distracting your fellow participants. Although not required, we encourage you to open your cameras, for the duration of the program. However, we understand if you are unable to do so due to an unstable internet connection. You are also requested to be in the Zoom room until the end of the program because a certificates will be given to those who will finish the entire session and accomplish the evaluation form. We will provide the link for the evaluation form at the end of this session. Make sure to put your Zoom names according to the format given for attendance checking. Also, we encourage you to actively participate for any activities given in this program, which will be done later. And of course, let's enjoy the program because we made this especially for you, champions. So everyone, send some emojis in our chat box or reaction buttons in our Zoom chat if our house rules are already clear to you. So may I see the reactions of you guys? Thank you very much, Zai. Makon. Ayan. Keep the reactions going, guys. So, may I also insert to fill out the link in the chat box for our raffle draw. Reminder, only those who have duly accomplished the form will be included in the raffle draw. So, the form will be closed until 3:30 p.m. today. So, nasa yung link natin dyan, technical team? So, ayan, paki-fill up na lang ng form para makasama kayo sa raffle. So, alright, I can see that everyone is looking forward to a productive and fresh program this afternoon. Worry no more because we got you. To start our event, may we now invite each of us to settle down and feel the presence of the Lord for the opening prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Dearest Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as I should. To give and not to count the cost, to fight and not to heed the wounds, to toil and not to seek for rest, to labor and ask not for reward, save that of knowing that I do your most holy. Serve you as I should, to give and not to count the cost, to fight and not to heed the wounds, to toil and not to seek for rest, to labor and ask not for reward, save that of knowing that I do your most holy
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. We hope that you are all doing fine, alive and still kicking despite a lot of schoolworks ahead and the upcoming preliminary examination. Although the anxiety of examination is around, I hope you will not leave our Zoom meeting because we will be having a raffle later and with exciting prizes. So stay tuned, everyone. Now, it is an honor that we have with us Dr. Anne-Marie F. Bagadion, our very own Dean in the College of Business and Accountancy, to give us the opening remarks. Let us give her a virtual round of applause.
Hello, good afternoon,
Hello,
everyone.
Dean. Hello po.
Hi. Am I audible?
Yes po.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Nika. And again, welcome to this General Assembly of JPIA with the theme Embracing a Fresh, BUNGKARAS, Embracing a Fresh Start. May I see in the chat box, although kanina nag-shout out na si Miss Nika, in the chat box who are the BS Accountancy with the emoticon, heart, and year level. Yan. First year, second year. Yan. Heart ang gamitin ng BS Accountancy. Yan. Ako nga. Yan, yung mga first year, third year, fourth year. Yan. Thank you, and welcome for your General Assembly. How about BSBA, Accounting and Information Management? How about a smiley and then their year level? Smiley emoticon for AIM. May mga AIM ba tayo dyan? Yan, smiley. Para makita ko kung sino yung AIM. Yan, thank you. Si Mr. Aljo. Right. Sige, you just chat, no? Put it on the chat box. How about FMA, Financial Management and Accounting? Anong gusto niyong emoticon? Computer? Ano ang emoticon ng FMA? O blue heart. Yan. With year level also. Yan. Third year. O, sige, blue emoticon for FMA. Okay. So, with that, thank you very much for responding. Sige, keep it coming. I just want to see everyone in the Zoom. Okay, so with the General Assembly's theme, BUNGKARAS, Embracing a Fresh Start, may I know why with that theme? And may I know from the freshmen, what is BUNGKARAS? Ako, hindi ako Bicolano. Tinatanong ko nga kanina si Mr. Bogadjon kung ano yung BUNGKARAS. BUNGKARAS pa o BUNGKARAS? Si Miss Zyrene. Oh, Miss Zyrene. I-guide mo ako. Bakit BUNGKARAS?
Ang nakaisip po niyan din si Makon.
Oh, Makon. Oh, hindi, bago ka sumagot, Makon, let's ask the first year. What do they know about BUNGKARAS? Grabe, no? Welcome remarks, pero nagtatanong na si Dean, baka may exam. Nauna na yung question and answer. Awaken. O, to wake up. Tama ba? Parang iba yung sinabi sa akin ni Mr. Bogadjon kanina. May meron bang prize, Miss Makon? Pag tamama ang sagot nila? Bago ka sumagot, let them answer. Sino pa? Ilan pa yung sumagot? To rise up, to awaken. Sige. Tama ba yung sagot nila, Miss Makon?
Hello, Dean Ann. Good afternoon,
Hello.
everyone. Good afternoon, JPians. Yung first year po yung nakakuha ng tamang answer. Yung BUNGKARAS po means to be awakened. Yung General Assembly, kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng ganito yearly is para sa lahat ng students, sa mga baguhan, and kahit sa datihan. It is for you to be awakened na ito na yung start ng school year. Kailangan na nating maging prepared, maging handa sa kung ano man ang hamon na makakaharap natin this sem and sa mga susunod pang semester.
Alright. So, thank you, Miss Makon. So, may premyo. May prize sila.
Yes, Dean.
Yay!
Ito po yung name ni Miss Josephine Brillantes.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Josephine. Alright. Sige. First, thank you for that. Nasabi na ni Miss Makon, very well explained why BUNGKARAS and embracing a fresh start. But before I move on, Sorry ha, hindi ako nakapagpalit ng virtual background because I just came from another meeting. Wala na akong time with our Vice President for Higher Education. So again, welcome, and I'd like to congratulate JPIA, who has been consistent in being an active and dynamic organization. Even there is a pandemic and even we are in an online modality. So clap for everyone, okay? But more than that, kudos always, because you are always at the forefront of being agents of change and consistently producing Ignatian CPAs and always winning in the different competitions. Yan. Especially last year. Just to mention, for the knowledge of our freshmen in this assembly, last school year, we have a lot of JPA members and officers who won different competitions. Okay? Not only locally, but also regional and in national competitions. And to name a few, the Alfredo Velayo Cup held in UST, of course. I think we were in a top 4, participated by more than 20 schools. Tama ba, Miss Irene? No? And of course, the Ateneo all Ateneo business case competition, wherein the 5 Ateneos in the country competed, and we ranked 3 out of the 5. So the first one is ADMU, and then ADU, and then ADNU. So hindi tayo nalalayo. Baka next year or this year, first na tayo. Diba? Yan. And of course, with your now President, Ms. Irene Otemar, she's in those competitions. Okay? So another one is the recently held PICPA CAMSUR competition held last month. And JPIA ADNU chapter is the champion. So I am just amazed and in awe that even in this blended learning modality, JPIA ADNU is at the forefront. Okay, so I'm sure you're all excited at what's ahead of us in this first semester. First, also, I'd like to announce in this gathering that this semester we will have the PAASCO accreditation for the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Our accreditors will visit this October. So what is PAASCO? So PAASCO is a service organization that accredits, okay, to ensure or assures academic programs of its member schools and thus institutional accreditation. So you accreditation in higher education in a collegial process based on self and peer assessment to ensure is to improve our academic quality and of course the public accountability. So this continuing quality control process occurs usually every 5 years. And this was suspended because of the pandemic. Supposed to be last 2020 yata ito. And then na-suspend na naman last year. So it's now, tuloy na po tayo ngayon. So what will happen? Okay? In the past, in pre-pandemic time, our visitors come here for 2 days coming from NCR or other parts of the country. But for this year, it will be hybrid. Some will evaluate our documents via online or join the Google Classroom, while others will be on-site to check our physical plans and other documents pertinent to the accreditation. Okay, so there are also other colleges who will be accredited, but it would be BS Accountancy under the College of Business Accountancy, who hopes to have their accreditation for level 3. Okay, so we will be needing your cooperation to be more active and also to participate in all your classroom activities. Okay. And also with this blended online, you would see that we are moving little by little to the face-to-face, limited face-to-face kind of classes that we hold. And majority of the accountancy major subjects are in the AE mode. Okay? And pag sinabi natin AE, meaning you have an online lectures and then you will have your major examinations on a face-to-face modality. Okay? And I'd like to thank your active department chairs, Sir Bart and Sir Jaser, because we were the one who pushed, kanina, kaya I was in an emergency meeting because Sir Fred, or our Vice President for Higher Education, will issue a memo on how the face-to-face examination will be conducted. Okay, so that there will be no conflict for example, if you have your face-to-face exam and then at 9 o'clock and then it will be followed by an online exam, where will you stay? Diba? Those are concerns, no? So siguro i-announce ko na dito, although, nandito ba si Sir Bart? Okay, although nag-issue na ako ng email kanina, okay, just for the everyone and also for the faculty members who are here, since Sir Fred already mentioned that he will issue a memo, official memo, pero he gave the go signal to announce this. Okay? So for fresh na fresh ang balita, sabi nga sa 24 oras, ano yan, just came in, the news came in, mainit na mainit pa. Okay. So for the EE, Monday, Wednesday classes will have September 5. Okay? Face-to-face class exam. For Tuesday, Thursday classes, September 6 for face-to-face major exam. While it is being encouraged that for online classes, okay, yung may mga AR, they should have asynchronous sessions during those days, September 5 and 6. Kasi nag-exam na sila eh. Diba? Dapat nakapag-exam na kayo. Starting, kailan the prelims is September 2 or September 1?
August 31.
Sorry, so August 31. Sorry. So August 31. So starting Wednesday. So after that, dapat asynchronous na sila kasi to give way to the face-to-face exams. I hope you are happy with that announcement. Okay? So for Friday and Saturday, as is po ang exam. So you will have your exam as scheduled on September 2 and 3 or online. Okay? And even, kasi konti lang naman ay may class ng Friday, Saturday. Kasi remember, the following Friday is already translasyon and we don't have classes. It's a holiday. All right? So that's the first news. Very hot flash news, sabi nga. Okay? Ang ganda ng ngiti ni Miss Nika. Okay? And definitely, Sir Fred will issue an official memo on that. Okay, so I don't want to take so much of your time, and I know you have a lot of activities and discussion for today. So that's it for me. I'd like to welcome everyone and thank you for inviting me in this General Assembly. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ann, for that interactive opening remarks and for sharing some journey of JPIA to the freshmen and reminders. I'm sure that our freshies would be part of the success and will also bring honor to the university. With that, Dean, may we request to have a photo opportunity with you po, since we know that you have a hectic schedule po. So everyone, may we request to please open your cameras to have a photo opportunity with our very beautiful Dean Ann. Okay guys, naka-open cam na ba kayo? Ayan. So our technical team will Faye, okay na? So si Faye po magka-count ng 1, 2, 3 para po sa ating photo opportunity. Okay.
Hintayin po natin sila mag-on camera. Okay. Okay. Let's take the picture na. 1, 2, 3. Another one. 1, 2, 3. Okay na po.
Thank you very much, Dean Ann, for being with us today. So we hope that this school year will be thank you, Pa Dean. We hope that this school year will be a very productive one for our organization. So let's have some question first for our JPN, so hindi natatapos na ng questions. So we will know something about you today. We will be using Mentimeter. So kindly use the QR code flash on the screen or enter the given code. And for those who are using the Mentimeter for the first time, you may scan the QR code, then it will directly lead you to the website, or you may opt to go to the website www.mentimeter.com and type the code you can see on your screen. So ayan guys, na-scan nyo na ba? Ready na ba ang lahat sa mga questions na meron ang JP ngayon? React kayo ng heart kung ready na. Ready na ba kayo guys? Yan. Yung iba, ready na ba kayo? Ready na kayo sa mga questions ng JPians? Hindi naman to accounting, so huwag kayong kabahan. So ready na guys? Sa tech team natin, marami na bang nasa Mentimeter? Ay wow, okay na, ready na. Kumusta? Ang first question is, kumusta ka? So keep the answers going guys. Masaya. Ano yan? Pagod Tom. May pasnacks ba ang JP? Tanungan niya natin yung officers. May pasnacks po ba kayo? Okay lang. Sleepy. Ayan. Virtual siopaw daw, sabi ni Lems. Okay, masaya. Exhausted. Kaka-open pa lang ng SEM. Mga pagoda na tayo. Kinakabahan. Okay lang yan. Kakayanin mo yan. Puro mga sleepy. Kulang na kagad sa tulog ang ating JPians. Happy and excited. So, ayan. Mostly okay lang. Sana okay lang talaga kayo, guys. And for our next question. Next question po tayo, Tech Team. What is the activity that you are looking forward to this school year? So, marami tayong activities na prepared para sa... Oh, grabe, wala. SEM break. Gulat ako doon. Wala agad yung lumabas. Graduation. Yes. Shout out sa mga fourth year dyan. Acquaintance party. Face-to-face kayang acquaintance. Nako, abangan natin yan. SEM break. Kakasimula pa lang ng SEM break na kagad ang hinihintay. Kiriskisan, meeting acquaintance, nako. Yung event head ng acquaintance, nako. Kailangan mo ng paghandaan yan. Basta hindi exam. Ano pa? Graduation, intrams, dapat F2F. Nako. Anuhan natin yan. Gawa natin ng paraan. Siyempre, SEM break, bakasyon. So, yung acquaintance party, mag-a-announce na lang ang JPian, ng JP officers about yan. So, next question. Ayan, what is your favorite major subject? Meron ba? Charot. Alam ko, meron yan. Yung mga officers, wala. Wala po. Aka 101. So, Aka 101 ay, basic accounting ba yun? Nakalimutan ko. Sa accounting. Ikaw lang, sapat na. Wala po tayong subject na yan. So far, wala. Law. Yes, mga ano yan. Article 1156. O, ano yun? Tandaan nyo pa ba? Haha, wala. Aka 101. Cost accounting. Subject ba si Crush? So, law. Let's see fast. Conceptual framework. Taxation. Grabe, ang galing naman na sa taxation. Sana all po. Yan. So, sana makakota kayo sa lahat ng subjects ninyo, sa major subjects ninyo, or mais ninyo ang preliminary examination. For the last question, ayan, what mode of learning do you prefer? Mga team face-to-face ba kayo? Team hybrid? Team online? Ayan, F2F. Yes, face-to-face. Sana all may face-to-face. Basta po mag face-to-face exam. Charot! Okay, online. F2F. Pero wag biglaan. Siyempre, may mga announcement tayo galing sa mga heads natin. So, magiging prepared talaga kayo. Kaya huwag kayong mag-alala, JPians. Kaharap ka! JPians ha, ayusin. Okay, thank you for interacting with us, JPian. So, may mga nalaman kaming konti sa inyo ngayon. So, at this juncture, I know you are wondering and a lot of questions are bagging your head, like why we are gathered here today and what JPian General Assembly is all about, lalo na yung mga freshies dyan. So, bakit nga ba tayo meron General Assembly? So, basically, the General Assembly aims to answer the frequently asked question by our department chairs, introduce the newly elected officers for this academic year, promote the JPS future activities, and encourage its members to actively participate and have transparency with the current financial state of the organization. So I hope we are all clear on why we are here and what JPA General Assembly is all about. Okay, now let us welcome Dr. Joel H. Yogala, CPA, our chairperson of the Accountancy Department, to answer some of the questions you have. So, hello po, Sir Bart.
Yeah, hello everyone. Good afternoon.
So, ano lang po, konting questions lang po to Sir. Since na-address na rin naman po ni Sir, ni Dean Ann. So, ano po yan? Ito pa, it is required to have an exam permit during face-to-face examination since some of us are scholars and usually receive their scholarship grants before midterms or finals po.
Exam permit.
Opo, sir. Yung mga, lalo daw po yung mga scholars na na-receive daw after midterms or finals pa yung ano nila.
Yeah, technically, permit is required, right? In fact, we have this policy, yung no permit, no exam policy. However, if in case you have this dilemma on paying your tuition fees on time, you can just simply ask your teacher for some consideration. So like for example, ano na lang muna, a promise of giving the permit siguro kung kailan kayo makakabayad. Or if you want, you can actually apply for a promissory note in the treasurer's office, di ba? So those are some possible ways that you can still take the exam on time. As for me, because I'm also handling some classes, that's what I do with my class. So of course I tell them to bring with them their permits, but yun nga, just in case they have some constraints on their family's financial. So I will of course consider. Anyway, prelims pa lang naman.
Then, nasagot na po ni Dean yung question news about sa face-to-face exam po. And then last na lang po question, sir. Do you have any tips to have good grades in BS Accountancy, especially for those who want to be in the Dean's or President's Register po? Send tips.
Actually, hindi na sikreto yan, di ba? Definitely, there's no secret in that. You just have to study hard and work hard to be able to get that grade that you expect or you desire. Don't just aim for 84, aim for 100 para, if in case you fall short of your aim, it would still be high. It would still be between 90 and 100. Diba? So I think it's just a matter of mind setting.
Thank you po, Sir Bart. And any last words po for our JPians po? Since ayun lang naman
of course, my message for you is, of course, to always study, and of course to always keep in mind that that your ultimate goal is to become a CPA, not just to graduate, but to become CPAs. So that would be kumbaga, sana your primary motivation. Because being a CPA, of course, that would be your key to your success as a future profession. Okay, that's just for me.
Thank you very much po, sir. Thank you, Sir Bar, for that. We are
Wala
all...
na kayong other questions? Are you sure?
Ayan, so if any may questions pa ba kayo, guys? Nandito na si Sir Bart para sagutin na lahat ng mga questions ninyo.
Yeah. Anything about the retention policy, the QE, the pre-rev?
Sir, may nag-ask po. If ever daw po may recognition daw po yung mga Dean's Lister daw po. If ever magkakaroon po ng recognition for Dean's Lister.
Listers.
Po.
You're not able to ask Ma'am Ann about that?
No po.
Si Ma'am Ann po.
Ayan po. Ayan po si Ma'am.
Yes, thank you for that answer question. We will schedule kasi for the last 2 years, I was really informed by some of the department chairs and also my admin assistant that we have suspended the said activity. But for this semester, we will try to schedule and also to parang backtrack those who have been honored as Dean's Lister. No? Pero for the President's List, I have that's a different how do you call that? Celebration. Parang may separate program yan. That's one. So we will inform everyone for the schedule. Pero malamang baka online pa tayo. But we'll see. We'll see with the fluid situation. I think I mentioned this. Siguro I'll have this opportunity, especially I mentioned this to Unica and also to Sir Bart, that another joyful event maybe JPIA can hold is the Zumustahan for our October Sipale takers. No, I know JPIA has been religiously giving testimonial honoring for our passers, but I think what is important is before they take the exam that we really care for them. So I hope you can schedule that maybe after Fiesta. So I will be waiting for your concept paper. I also alerted those that I have already interviewed for Sipale October 2020 takers. So yun yung isa nating gawin. Before, for the knowledge of everyone, the dean and together with the accountancy department chairs and some of the faculty members visit the reviewers, especially if they are in Manila. But because of, again, the rising cases of COVID and the different variants that we have, I cannot risk the fact that to travel right now. Although yun ang sinasuggest ni Sir Bart. Pero yan nga, siguro if we can use the technology, why not? Anyway, they are willing to see one another. So maybe you can come up with a program for just to kumusta and to drumbeat their confidence, and also kasi marami tayong ngayong Sipale takers for October. These are the newly grads, most of them, and even the last year. Okay, so I hope you can do some new event for that. Okay, thank you. I hope I answered your question earlier. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dean Ann. So, Sir Bart, ito po. Sir, do we need to submit waiver po for our face-to-face exam po?
Waiver for? What's the purpose of that?
Baka ito po
for the uniform?
For parents permit po ata yung in-ask po ng OSA.
The old requirement?
Yes po.
Of OSA?
Yung sa health po sa OSA, ayun daw po.
Ma'am Ann? What's the update on
Sige
this?
po. Since we are on a blended modality and it has been declared that your classes, yung AE, lalo na yung may section AE, no need for parents permit. Because I think the orientation there is talaga namang expected kayo to be in the classes or in the physical, to be on-site na Ateneo. So okay na po yun. No need for the parents permit. However, in connection with that, no, I'd like to remind also inform everyone, not only JPA but other orgs under CBA, in terms of activities, on-site activities, because we were alerted by OSA yesterday that still we don't allow overnight activities outside campus. Okay, so I hope you can take note of that. Because of the fluid situation, of course, we have, because of security matters, like for example, ngayon maraming mga nawawala, if you're aware of that, no? Hindi natin alam kung kinidnap ba or something. So, OSA is not permitting overnight activities, especially if you are planning to have team buildings. Okay, and but for the rest of the activities, if you will go to the a one-day affair and no classes siya or non-class siya, then you need also to present parents permit. Okay, so kung meron kayo activities sa school, like for example, mangyari siya sa Saturday pero hindi naman overnight, then you can have the parents permit there. But for the exam, no need. Yun po.
Thank you so much, Dean Ann. And then, eto po, sa Freshie po, galing po sa Freshie. Are we required to wear uniform even on online class po? Thank you po.
I think there's no need for that.
I think kahit si Nika, makasasagot yan.
So, hindi po strict ang ADNU sa uniform kapag online class. So, it's one good thing about Ateneo po na hindi po nagpapa-require kapag online class. Basta proper lang po, wag po magsasando-sando kapag nagka-class. Okay po. So, any questions pa po?
But I think to follow up that question, yung naitanong na to ni Sir Bart sa akin, will you be in uniform when you have your face-to-face exam? The answer is yes. Okay, that's part of the OSA policy. Okay, so I hope I clarified that matter.
So, any questions?
Yeah, except ano po, I think po there are students who have applied for uniform exemptions. So if
Yes,
you have that, then you are exempted from wearing the uniform.
So, any questions pa po? If none, thank you very much, Dean Ann and Sir Bart, for answering the queries of our JPians. So, if you have any other queries, you can just go to our JPI FB page. So, thank you again, Sir Bart and Dean Ann. So, since unfortunately Sir Jaser is not around due to prior commitment, we will proceed to the next part of the program. So again, thank you very much, Dean Ann and Sir Bart. So just a commercial, since JPI is full of surprises and prizes, we are going to award the first 10 early bird or early participants who waited in our Zoom waiting room. So are you excited about who are those punctual or beyond punctual JPians? Sino kaya yung kanina pa nag-wait sa Zoom waiting room? So, here are they. So, meron silang prizes from JPIA. Si Alea Sai Darius, parang bibigkasin yung name niya. Si Alea Sai Darius, Nicole Ann Sibulo, Vanessa May Sempuego, Juliana Angela Salvador, Lovely Jennifer David, L'Oreal Matubis, Ashanti Ashley Gese, si Marlui, sino ka Marlui? Alexandra May Baay, Karen Andrea de los Santos, Ray J. Ano Nuevo, Alisa Kiera Corporal, and Rosel Dayan Butor. So congratulations to our early birds. Meron kayong prizes galing sa JPIA. So guys, next event, baka ulit merong early bird prize dyan. So abang-abang na lang tayo. So the JPIA officers will just contact you for your prizes. Now, to inform everyone, last second week of July, we already had our newly elected JPIA officers, and we know that you want to meet them, right? So we would like to introduce ourselves to you. By that remark, we, the JPIA officers for the academic year 2022 to 2023, prepared something for all of you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
We are proud champions, and tomorrow, JP will be flying. I am Zairian Owatimar, your JP president.
I am Precious Inyo Wayapuya, your Vice President for Academics.
I'm Gwinnett Abdoro, your Vice President for Non-Academics.
I am Floriza Sichu, your Executive Secretary.
I am Danica Ansel S. Agustin, your Finance Officer 1.
I am Gianna Victoria Rendor, your Finance Officer 2.
My name is Maricon Asido, your Auditor.
I am Limuel Adriano, your Public Information Officer.
I am Lemuel G. De La Rosa, your Chairperson for Internal Affairs.
I'm Nika Isabel V. Nazareno, your Chairperson for External Affairs.
I am Kayleen P. Sirius, your first-year accountancy representative.
I am Laika Franz Giuseppe, first-year audit accounting course representative. I am Francis Marie Pen, your second-year accountancy representative.
Tia Mazar, your second-year allied accounting courses representative.
Third-year accountancy representative.
I'm Maria Ash.
Your fourth-year allied accounting courses representative.
So we are
I
going
am Emmanuel Quadro, your JPM moderator.
empowered and ready to appreciate it again.
We are your Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants.
So we are having a technical difficulty right now, but I'm sure our technical team is on it. Ayan. Thank you very much.
We are proud champions, and tomorrow, hi, I am Zairian Owatimar, your JP president.
I am Precious.
Nika Ansel S. Agustin, your Finance.
There you go, guys. Let us give our JP officers for the academic year 2022 to 2023 a virtual round of applause. So, kaway-kaway naman yung mga JP officers dyan. Can you please open your cameras and let us, para makita naman ng mga JP members natin kung sino yung lalapitan nila if may mga concerns or queries sila. Okay, face reveal na po yung mga officers natin dyan. So, hello, Ms. Zai, our president.
Hi po. Hi, JPS.
Precious, our VP for academics.
Hello.
Sino pa? Sino pa nandito? Event head natin, yung auditor, si Ms. Maricon. Kent, hello. Faye.
Hello.
Sila Danny and Ash. At yung mga hindi nag-open camera. So, there you go, guys. Thank you, and may God guide us to whatever endeavors we are going to take for the betterment of the organization. Now, I know that a lot of you are wondering, saan napupunta ang funds? Diba, meron sa matriculation form natin na 250 JPA fee. So, saan yung fund napupunta? To answer your question about the fund, may I call on Ms. Maricon Acido, our JPA auditor, to present the past Federation's cash collection and disbursement. Ms. Maricon?
Hello, Ate Nika. Again, good afternoon, JPians. Allow me to present to you the past Federation's cash collections and disbursements. Para naman hindi ka nag-wonder, para saan ba yung amount na yun na binabayad namin na napupunta sa JPIA? Hindi po yun nauubos sa shop, okay? So, yung beginning balance natin as of May 31, 2022 is 831,905.31 cents. And for the collections for fiscal year 2022 to 2023, we have from June amounting to 7,677.50 centavos. And for July, we have 104,918.90 centavos for a total of 112,596.40 centavos. Next slide, please. Okay, so here is the rundown of all our disbursements starting from June. You may take time to read. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, until August 19, 2022. So that is a total of 139,993.50 centavos. Next slide, please. Okay, so here is the summary of the past Federation's cash collections and disbursements. Again, the beginning balance as of May 31, 2022 is 831,905.31 centavos. And our total collections is 112,596.40 centavos. Total disbursements of 133,993.50 centavos. So we have an adjusted balance amounting to 804,508.21 centavos. So I hope that is clear for everybody. Enjoy the rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Maricon Acido. See, again, it is really important that you attend our General Assembly because you are able to be updated on the collection and disbursement of our funds. Rest assured that these funds are allocated to the events that will surely bring benefit to each and every one of us. Yan. So we all know that most of us are still juggling our schedule, having it in a hybrid setup as the academic year started, but we are thankful enough that we are slowly going back to the four corners of our university. That's why we are virtually gathered here today, not just to relax, but of course, to know some glimpse of our upcoming activities or events. Do we have face-to-face activities, online, or a hybrid one? Or is it TBA? O alam niyo na ba guys ang ibig sabihin ng TBA? Okay, so I'm sure that you don't want to miss it, and JPIA ADNU has a lot of things prepared for you. So without further ado, let me call on Miss Precious Nina Y. Apuya, our Vice President for Academics, to discuss with us the yearly events the JPIA is commencing. Yeah.
Ayan, thank you,
Hello
Ate
po.
Nika. Hello. Am I audible ba? And nakikita ba yung video ko? Ayan,
Loud and
okay.
clear.
Thank you for the confirmation. So, good afternoon, JPNs. Okay pa ba kayo? Pa-type naman sa chat box natin, mga one, yon. Type one if okay pa kayo. Kumusta naman ang mga JPNs natin? Ayan, okay, ang raming one. Nakaside yung nakaside yung chat box. So, pero ayan, thank you very much, JPN. So, maasa ako na okay talaga kayo. So once again, I am Precious Mia Wayapuya, your Vice President for Academics. You may call me Presh for short. And I will be presenting to you the yearly activities of GPA. In other words, the activities that you're going to look forward to this federation year. So this presentation of mine will go as follows. So first, outline lang tayo ng activities natin. And then later on, I'll be presenting to you yung mga ibig sabihin ng mga activities na nakikita nyo ngayon sa screen. So ayan. Okay, let's start. So for the month of August, we have our two major events, the orientation planning session and the oath-taking ceremony of the newly elected officers. So pangunahan ko na kayo dahil very, very empowered and ready to serve ang officers ninyo. Talagang nag-allot kami ng isang day for us to be able to plan the activities na may bibigay namin for you, JPN. So asahan nyo na we do have a lot of activities in store for you. So second, of course, our General Assembly for the first semester. Ibig sabihin ito, syempre, meron tayong General Assembly for the second semester. For the month of September naman, we have our asset recruitment and the capital relaunching as well as the JPA virtual bulletin board. We also have our PES recruitment as well as a midterm examination review. So kung ano ang mga ayan, we'll get to know them later on. So for the next months, we have, for the next month, for the month of October, we have our recollection. And for the month of November, we have our testimonial honoring, exciting, testimonial honoring. We also have the JPA admin support services. And then for the month of December, to end the year, we have the final examination review, the Holly Jolly 2022. Siguro naman alam niyo na kung ano yung Holly Jolly na yan. And lastly, the GPA evaluation and accomplishment report for the first semester of this school year. This is to be able to serve you GPNs better. And of course, let's start the new year with a bang. And we have our major activity, which is the Accountancy and Allied Accounting Quartet Celebration. So dito magsasama-sama tayong GPNs into a one big event. And for the month of February, we have our Feb-Ibig. Wow, may pa Feb-Ibig. And as well as the midterm examination review. For the month of March, April, and May, for March, we have the JPA E-Trams 2023. For April, we have the elections for the next set of officers. So, sa mga gustong maging part ng ating JPA executive officers, sa mga gustong makapag-serve sa ating fellow JPNs, mark the date, mark the month. And for the month of May, we have the final examination review, the JPA evaluation and accomplishment report for the second semester, another General Assembly, and also the testimonial honoring. So ayan, ang rami ng mga activities na nabanggit, pero ano-ano nga ba yung mga activities na yun? So let's proceed to have a quick explanation of those activities. So next. Ayan. Okay, so nakikita na natin, General Assembly. So ito yung ginagawa natin for today's video. So ang General Assembly, as you may know, this is where we are gathered to be able to get to know the officers as well as yung mga activities na pinapresent ko nga ngayon. And this was the opportunity to be able to ask questions, and I'm sure na nasagot naman yon ni Sir Bart and Dean Ann. And then, for the next activity, we have the asset recruitment. Okay? Ayan. So asset recruitment, ano nga ba itong mga assets? So UJPNs are our assets. So, apply na kayo sa pagiging GP asset. Wow, nag-advertise bigla. Pero ayan, asset recruitment because we want to involve you GPNs in the preparation of our different activities. It's not just to meet new people, but it's also to learn na hindi lang sa accounting, hindi lang sa mga debit credit. You'll be also be able to experience different things. For example, being part of the logistics committee, being able to prepare materials, ganon. So we have different committees dyan that will suit your talents and your innate skills. So watch out for our asset recruitment. Bigla nag-advertise ang bakla. Okay, so for the next activity naman, we have our PAS group recruitment. Okay, so ano nga ba itong PAS group? So, bibilisan lang natin kasi there will be meron naman tong, makikilala nyo rin sila. But essentially, PAS group yung magsasalba sa atin sa midterm and final examinations natin. PAS group, dito yung magkakaroon tayo ng mga volunteer tutors from different year levels. So, JP yan, sa may mga halimaw sa accounting naman dyan, baka naman. Yan. So, ang PAS group recruitment, this is where we will be recruiting the members of the PAS group to be able to help other GPNs during their midterm examination preparation. So, join kayo sa PAS group para tulungan natin ang isa't isa. Yan. So, next naman, we have the Capital. So, ano nga bang the Capital? So, the Capital is the official Discord server ng JPA admin. So, there are different voice channels or recreational rooms where you can have fun, you can host study sessions, or you can just parang makisocialize sa fellow JPN. So, we'll be relaunching the Capital soon, so watch out for it. And then next naman, we have ito yung nakita ko kanina na maraming responses. So our next activity is yung kiriskisan. So doon sa mga hindi pa masyadong familiar sa term na kiriskisan is a term for our acquaintance party. So ayan, marami ko nakita kanina yung tinanong tayo sa Menti kung ano daw yung inaabangan na activity. So yan, kasama ang kiriskisan. But the question is, online, face-to-face, or to be announced? Siyempre for now, to be announced muna para exciting. Pero watch out for kiriskisan kasi that's our acquaintance party. And then next, okay, so after natin mag-enjoy, meron tayo ngayong review. So we have our midterm examination review. So this is hosted by the PAS group together with the VPA. And this is where the PAS group will be hosting sessions in order to teach GPNs or to help GPNs in their preparation for the examination. So, mga major subjects ang pinagpupukusan dito. Specifically, yung mga major subjects na nahihirapan ang mga GPNs. So, dito papasok ang ating mga savior, mga PAS group. Ayan. So, next naman, we have our JPA ADNU Support Service. Ayan. JPA ADNU Support Service. So, this is somehow a flagship project ng ating JPA officers, and it aims to provide different types of services para makahelp sa ating JPAs. Kasama na dito yung enrollment help desk. I'm sure na yung mga ating upperclassmen were able to have access sa ating help desk. Meron tayong Google Meet, meron tayong email, and open din ang ating Facebook page. And also meron din tayong other sort of services na i-reveal natin in the later months. So, TPA siya, pero we're sure na makaka-help ito sa inyo, especially sa libro. Charot, naging expectation setting. Pero ayan, so watch out for GPA ADNU Support Service, and para sa inyo ito, so make the most out of it once na nag-release namin siya. And then, next naman is our testimonial honoring. Manifesting na lahat ng nandito, makakasama sa testimonial honoring. So our testimonial honoring is for our ates and kuyas who are able to pass the CPA licensure examination. And it's also for us, GPNs, para ma-inspire tayo to go on. Alam kong very hard ang kanya-kanya nating programs, AIM,